Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Stamp with CT. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Texas, and I have another fun project for you using the Animal Expedition suite of products from our annual catalog. You'll find them on page 27, and I think they're just really cute. So today I have a giraffe card for you. I love giraffes. I think they're beautiful, amazing creatures, and so I just had to do a giraffe card. We are using the Animal Expedition Designer Series paper again today. I'll flip through it for you right quick. Lots of great images, graphic designs. This is the paper that I'm using today, and it does have the giraffe. So there's a die that coordinates with the stamp set and also lines up with this Designer Series paper. Now on this page, there are giraffes that are oriented to the left and to the right. And so the die just goes one way. I have not tried this tip, but another demonstrator suggested maybe using a piece of washi tape and taping excuse me, the Designer Series paper up to the window, and then using a piece of washi tape to place that die on the back of the Designer Series paper. That way you could cut it out no matter which way it's oriented. The other thing you could do, and what we did in class, was just fussy cut that. Now we are using this really neat giraffe print die, and then like I said, the giraffe die. So I have your card base first. And what I tend to do with an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock is score it first at 4 1/4. Then when I cut it at 5 1/2, I have 2 card bases. So this is the soft suede. And then I have a piece of crumb cake that we're going to adhere on the inside. So we'll go ahead and do that. Using our Tombow. You could use snail. Some people I know like to use the tear and tape. Whatever is your adhesive of choice to put your cards together, because you just want to make sure that it's a nice strong adhesive, because you don't want your cards to come apart once your recipient gets it. Because I like to display my cards when I receive them. And then this piece is Designer Series paper, and it actually comes from the Share What You Love Designer Series paper. That's the one that has that beautiful shimmer on most of the pages on one side of it. But I thought that this leaf was perfect for what we were doing today. So unfortunately, very sadly, I have to cover up that pretty shiny side, but that's okay. This side with the leaves is perfect and really cute. And this is a soft suede card base. I don't know if I told you that. Let me see if I can scooch this down just a little bit. The good thing about using Tombow is you do have a minute to kind of move it around. And I don't always get it on there straight the first time. Sometimes not even the second time. So it gives you just a second that you can work with it. Sorry guys, I'm kind of at an awkward angle with my setup here so that I can video, but I think that's a little bit better. Okay. So next I have another piece of crumb cake and another piece of soft suede, and this is the one that I actually cut that giraffe print out of. And I'm going to orient this one to the other side because my giraffe is facing the other side. And I've got a piece of, I believe this is crushed curry, that I just kind of put in between there. I'll go ahead and bring in my giraffe. So see, she'll be facing the opposite way, so I'm going to orient it over here. And then I've gone ahead and stamped my sentiment there. So this really comes together very quickly. I'll put a little bit of glue around the edge here. I just want to be able to hold that. Isn't that cute, the way that that negative image gives that design? I just love that. There's also a really cool leaf die in this set of dies, but you could do that same thing, that negative image. When you buy the stamp set in the die as a bundle, you do save 10%, so I did want to mention that. Trying to get this lined up here. There we go. And then I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to pop that layer up. These are one of my favorite products. My daughter loves them too, and she goes just a little bit crazy with Stampin' Dimensionals, but that's okay. It's always good to use plenty so that you know as your card goes through the postal service, it's not going to get bent or kind of dip in the middle. If you'll notice, I put a couple in the middle, so that'll give it some structure. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. And then my little giraffe, I will pop her up too. My husband and I went to a wildlife refuge. It's been almost 2 years ago, and the giraffes were so neat, and they just walked right up to the car. It was so interesting to watch them walk around and just see them up close. They're very impressive, gorgeous animals. I'm just cutting these dimensionals in half because her neck is long and skinny. I do have some minis somewhere, but I didn't get them out, so we'll just do it this way. See how cute that paper is on the back too. And then I just put her right in here. And then this die for the leaves also is in that set. And we'll take some glue dots. Oops. That's okay. I actually used about 3.5 when I made my original card, so I may still be able to use that one. Let's try this again. Just kind of placed them. And I adhered them at the base of the leaf and just let the rest of the leaf, whoops, just let the rest of the leaf free. I didn't glue it down. I just like that look when it gives it some movement and some more dimension. I do that a lot with banners and things. As long as you're using a glue dot, it should stay just fine, because that's a strong adhesive. I may be able to use that same glue dot for all of these. You just kind of, no, I won't be able to. You just kind of put them how you like it. When we did this in my stamp class, everyone's was a little bit different, and that's what I love about getting together and crafting. People just see things differently. Well, I'm really making a mess now, huh? There. People see things differently, and that's part of the fun. Not everybody has to do it the same way. Okay, I like that. And then for my sentiment, this is something that I've started doing where I just kind of cut out the words after I stamp them. I think that just adds kind of a fun element. And this is going to end up being a baby card, but you could certainly use other sentiments. I think it'd be a perfect card. So many people are doing kind of a jungle theme with their baby rooms. So this would be even a very cute first birthday card. Okay. Cut this dimensional in half. And we are almost done. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you can find me there at Stamp with CT. I'd love to have you follow me there too. I post every day, pretty much every day, definitely during the week. I post every day. So that way you can find out about, it's not very straight, is it? That way you can find out about promotions that Stampin' Up! Is offering or that I'm offering, and you know, just kind of about new products. I share projects that I've made, so it's a fun place to be, and we would love to have you join us there. So it's Stamp with CT. So this one's just a little bit different than my original card, but I like both of them. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.